I finally found my dream Burberry coat, so why am I returning it? Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lauren, and today we're going to talk about Burberry's legacy, the trench coat. So I have wanted a Burberry coat, and now I say coat instead of trench because I do like the car coat style as well as the trench coat style, but I've wanted one since I was probably about 15 or 16 years old. The reason for that is because it is a iconic piece. It's something that the brand is well known for. It's something that they do very well. It's something that they will always make. So I was in the Burberry boutique a few months ago when my husband treated me to a scarf, and of course I had to look at the coats, but the price tags about made me faint. So if you were to walk into Burberry today, one of their coats would probably run you over that $2,000 mark, some of them as much as that $2,500 mark. I'm not here to judge because outerwear is an absolute staple, especially if you live in a climate where a coat of this nature is a necessity. You could get so much wear out of it, and it's a piece that if you take really good care of it could last an entire lifetime. So the cost per wear could actually be quite low when you look at it from that aspect. However, for me, that was just a little bit too much for me to justify. So I always assumed that I would go pre-loved if I was going to get a Burberry coat, but the reason I haven't been able to pull the trigger before is because I was worried about the fit. So I have some interesting proportions. I mean, all of us do. We're all unique individuals, and you know, I have really grown to love and appreciate how my body is and the shape that it is. It's only taken me about 30 years to be able to do that, but it's something magical that happens when you're in your 30s. I can't really quite explain it, but you know, the insecurities that you had, you know, in your 20s and before that are just kind of gone. You know, I really do, you know, have a love and appreciation for my body type and how it's shaped. But I do have a harder time finding coats that fit me very well. So I have thicker upper arms, I have a small waist, and I have large hips. Finding a coat that doesn't make me look like a potato is sometimes hard to come by. So I was always looking at a little bit larger size of a Burberry coat so I could have it tailored. A Burberry coat would absolutely be worth it for you to tailor that piece because it's a quality made garment that if you could get it tailored to your specific size and your specific proportions, it would just be absolutely worth it. Like I said though, it was still hard for me to pull the trigger. I would find some on eBay or other resale websites such as RealReal, and I would put them in my cart and then just abandon them and not actually pull the trigger. A few weeks ago, I was near a Nordstrom rack and I decided to just pop in and see what they had. And to my surprise, this beauty was just sitting on the rack. So this particular coat is very interesting. It is meant to be kind of more oversized, but at this size, it was more true to size for me. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like on. Also, it has all sorts of interesting details on it, especially this little Burberry pocket. It has the TB Thomas Burberry logo, and I believe that this is some sort of high quality leather. I'm not really exactly sure what the leather is, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So that is the only functional pocket. The other pockets are actually just for show, which I was kind of on the fence about, but I really liked how this leather pocket, you could actually just throw your keys, your wallet, and a couple of essentials, or even put your gloves in there, which is super, super nice, and I thought that that was an interesting touch. There's also these buttons on the back. If you have a larger bottom half, that is essential because it really helps you to be able to more comfortably sit down and make sure that you're not going to rip your coat. It also has the beautiful classic check print lining, which is slightly different than my scarf, and I'll show you that in just a second. There's all sorts of just beautiful tailored features on this. Like, I will tell you, this is the most well-made garment I have ever purchased in my entire life. So if you're curious about what I paid for this garment, I actually paid $552.48. With tax, it came to just under $600, which I believe that this particular style retails for around that $2,000 mark, so that's an incredible savings. It's comfortable, it's beautiful, but I just don't think it's for me. So I am somebody who actually has quite a bit of outerwear in her wardrobe. Outerwear is something that I really think is such a smart investment. So I have a black Eileen Fisher raincoat. It does have a hood. It's absolutely fabulous. Since it's black, it goes with everything. It is cut incredibly well. That piece retails for a fraction of the cost of a Burberry piece, and I didn't pay anywhere near that retail price even, so I got a really good deal on it, and I know it's something that's going to last me for many, many years. And because it's black, I don't have to worry about stains or dirt or anything like that. You know, it's very easy to maintain, very easy to clean. I want to enjoy my nice things. They don't serve me any purpose if they're just going to sit in my closet. I use my nice things on a daily basis. Even if I'm just going to the grocery store or the post office, I love to dress nicely, have nice things, and wear and enjoy them. So I will have to be honest with you, this light color kind of terrifies me. Now that I have this in my possession, I'm really nervous about getting it dirty. And because I'm nervous to wear it, even though it's not the correct season for it, that's sending a red flag to me that this may not be the right piece for me. I have the large plaid Burberry scarf, so it looks like this. This is the larger style of cashmere scarf. I will link it for you guys so you can find it. It is this larger check, which is quite a bit different than this. So even though it totally goes with it, I'm just not so in love with mixing both of these for some reason. So holding them together is not bad, but I feel like there's just kind of a lot going on here, especially with this added pocket here. I'm not sure if I'm in love with it. Nordstrom Rack has an incredibly generous return policy. They give you 45 days. And so I knew, you know, going into purchasing it that I would have plenty of time to decide, but it's only 2 weeks in and I've decided that it's not the right coat for me. Going forward in the future, do I think that I will purchase another one? And the answer is I'm not quite sure. I guess it's going to depend on if I have a need for it in my wardrobe and if I can justify it. I would probably try to look again on the pre-loved market, but it's not something, you know, now that I have purchased one, I'm not really sure if it's just the right fit for me. I have a busy lifestyle. I'm a mom. My items have to be practical and functional. They can be beautiful, but they have to be practical and functional. I'm curious to know in the comments below if you own a Burberry coat, either the trench coat or the car coat style. Is it something that really works well for your lifestyle, or is it something that just sits in the back of your closet? I'm curious to know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!